Joshua, and unto Salab and the sons of Jephanah he gave a part among the children of Judah, according to the commandment of the Lord of Joshua, even the city of Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron. Joshua 15:14. And Saleb drove thence, and 3 sons of Anak, Sheshai and Ayaman, the Talmai, the children of Anak. Joshua 21:11. And they gave them the city of Arba, the father of Anak, which city is Hebron, in the hill country of Judah, with the suburbs thereof around about it. Judges 1:20. And they gave Hebron unto Saleb, as Moses said, and he expelled thence the 3 sons of Anak. Deuteronomy 1:8. Whither shall we go up? Our brethren have discouraged our hearts, saying, the people is greater and taller than we. The cities are great and walled up to heaven. And moreover, we have seen the sons of the Anakims there. Are yous getting all this? Are yous? Do you know who built all those frigging temples? The reach to the fucking heavens? The giants did, right? The giants built them. They were great, walled up to heaven, right? Go and have a look at the ancient fucking temples, you hypocrites. Deuteronomy 2:10. The Emims dwelt therein in times past, a people great and many and tall as the Anakims. Deuteronomy 2:11. Which also were accounted giants as the Anakims, but the Moabites call them Emims. Deuteronomy 2:21. A people great and many and tall as the Anakims, but the Lord destroyed them before them, and they succeeded them and dwelt in their stead. Deuteronomy 9:2. A people great and tall, the children of Anakims, whom thou knowest, and of whom thou hast heard say, who can stand before the children of Anak? Joshua 11:21. And at that time came Joshua, and cut off the Anakims from the mountains, from Hebron, from Debir, from Anab, and from all the mountains of Judah, and from all the mountains of Israel. Joshua destroyed them utterly with their cities. Joshua 11:22. There was none of the Anakims left in the land of the children of Israel, only in Gaza, in Gath, and in Ashdod there remained. Joshua 14:12. Now therefore give me this mountain, whereof the Lord spoke in that day. For thou heardest in that day how the Anakims were there, and that the cities were great and fenced. If so be the Lord will be with me, then I shall be able to drive them out, as the Lord said. Right? The giants, the Nephilim, the fallen ones, the Anakim, right? The Emims. There's many friggin' names for them. And I'm sorry if I don't fucking read this stuff right sometimes. If I get a word wrong sometimes. I'm only mortal like you. And I'd like to see anybody out there do any friggin' better. Joshua 14:15. And the name of Hebron before was Kirjathaba. Is that good enough for you? Which Arba was, a great man among the Anakims, and the land hath rest from war. Right? Some things to think about. For all you people out there who can't think for yourselves. Daniel 2:4-3. And whereas you sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. Right? My opinion. As you saw iron mixed with dusty clay, the fallen will mix with the life of man, and incompatible they shall not succeed together. Right? My opinion. As you saw iron mixed with dusty clay, the fallen will mix with the life of man, and incompatible they shall not succeed together. Matthew 24:37-39. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right? My opinion. As it was before Noah entered the ark, so too it will be before the Son of Man comes. People will be merry, eating, drinking, and marrying, until the wrath of God and the coming of the Son of Man is revealed by surprise. In the days of Noah, God cleansed with water, and after made a pact that this would not be so again. In the coming years, God will cleanse with fire, for the heat shall melt away all wicked hearts, and the people's masks shall sow evil outwardly to Christ and to the Father. They'll blaspheme and moan. Awake, the presence of the Father come to Scorpio 1980's feeling, exposing the water crisis, saying God is the God whom draws water from the sea, who manifests the clouds and pours it back down on the earth. To save your liquid, all you need is to reproduce this and to refill the inland seas. For replenishment, all will need. Right? The following is what Jesus is talking about. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. After man had spread out and multiplied over the face of the earth, my opinion, having many daughters, the sons of God, Nephilim, fallen ones, saw their women that they were beautiful, and come, and took wives of all which they chose to breed with. Genesis 11:6 to 11:9. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have imagined to do. Go to, let us go down, there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. Just like they've done with the friggin' Bibles, right? The Nephilim, who fucking still here. So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of the earth, and they left off to build the city. Therefore is the name of it called Babel, because the Lord did there confound the language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the face of the earth. He scattered us all across the face of the earth. The white race came down, breeded with the blacks, and then scattered them across the face of the earth, right? Get your friggin' facts right.